So for G7, G8, G9, G11, G12, G21, G23, and G30, basically the issues that these are telling you, or that could be going along with this, bringing you up these error codes, is that there's either corrupt, destroyed, or missing data in your actual installation of PLanetSide2. Usually, logging out and logging back in can fix this, since it'll refresh your actual data inside of the game client itself. But if this doesn't work, then all you need to do is uninstall and reinstall your software. Now I'm going to say this after each of the go-throughs on the errors that I tell you about. If what I tell you doesn't work, the best thing you could possibly do is contact the actual support. And there will be a contact link in the description as well as at the end of the video, in case you're wondering how to get a hold of support. For G2, G3, G13, G17, G19, G20, and G24, those are all issues relating to the actual performance of your computer. They're telling you to update the drivers on your computer's graphics card, get a new graphics card, or that it's just not working, that the video files aren't able to be played. There are a few fixes you could go through to actually fix these issues. One of those is to update your graphics card. And I'm not sure what you use. I use Windows 7, so it's fairly simple for me to do this. I will go ahead and show you how to do that real quick if you have Windows 7. You first want to open your control panel, and you want to go to Adjust Screen Resolution. Then you want to go to Advanced Settings. After that, your graphics card information will pop up. You want to go to Properties, Driver, and you want to click your Update Driver option here, which I'm not going to do because I've already done that today. My stuff's all up to date. Having out-of-date drivers on anything in your computer really can have a major impact in downgrading the performance of your computer, and especially whenever it comes to gaming. Also, if you have the option of playing on a better computer, you should do it. But if you don't have the best graphics card, but you can run the game, and you're okay to sacrifice the graphics quality of the game, then there is the option of going into the in-game settings and dropping down the render quality as well as graphics quality and render distance in the game. That will greatly improve your performance, whether or not you have a decent or semi-decent graphics card. But the game won't be as beautiful. So as long as you're willing to sacrifice the graphics for the gameplay, that's also an option. Okay, G99, G37, and G14 are all issues related to the servers themselves. It generally has nothing to do in specific with you. But what it's telling you is that either the servers are being maintained, that the session IDs aren't being connected, or well, the servers are just completely down. Another route, like for G37, would be that the servers are possibly overloaded with players and aren't able to take on new players at this point in time, which is a very rare and uncommon occurrence, but it does happen. Okay, G26 and G27 are issues with your client in which it needs patched. If you're getting these, then the only real solution is to contact the support team. As far as G4, the only real thing you can do with that is wait it out. That's another one of those issues with the servers. There's nothing you can do to actually fix that. It is just the servers being down. G15 and G16 are your firewall. What this is saying is that you don't have any firewall you don't have a firewall exception for PLanetSide2, and the game's basically telling you that, or your computer's telling you that it's not going to let you play the game. The only way to fix this is by creating an exception for your firewall. the programs that you want to make an exception for in your firewall or antivirus software are Launchpad. Oh, that's way too big. 1 second. And alright, these are the 3 programs you actually want to make an exception for to allow you to actually play the game and not have any issues. Once you've done that, you'll have your firewall exceptions. If you need any further support from that, I have a link in the description that'll take you somewhere which has a better and more clear-cut tutorial or more clear-cut information on how to do that. Now, I'm also going to make a little shout out to one of my favorite softwares or favorite websites, and just what they basically do is tell you whether or not you can actually run a game. And there's a massive library of games that has all the requirements for all the different games, all the recommended and minimum requirements. So if you go to this site, which the site is, oh Christ, right there, just put http:// in the beginning of it, and go there, select the game you want to do, which if you want to see if you can actually play PLanetSide2 or not, you type that in the search for game option, and you click can you run it. Now there's going to be 2 options. It's either going to be the one that you can download to your computer and you can just search whether or not you can play the games off of your computer using a simple little bit of code in Java, or it can do it off of the site itself, which I promise you it is not a virus or anything. You can't allow it. It is Java, so it's questioned, but you're fine to run it. It won't cause your computer any harm. Now, as far as crashes are concerned, if you have an integrated Intel graphics card, then you have what's called auto overclock. Auto overclock is a very powerful and useful automation, but at the same time, if a software program becomes too much for it, it will cause your computer to crash, or the clients that it's running to crash. Also, dropping the graphics quality and the visuals on games will make it easier for your computer to handle it and make things less likely to crash, and or there is also the option of upgrading your computer within your graphics card, or upgrading computers entirely and getting a new computer, building a new computer, etc., etc. These are all great ways to help improve how you can play the games. But as far as the errors and all that goes, that's all I really have for you today. Thank you guys for watching. If you have any comments or questions, please leave them in the comments section below. If I helped you out, please leave a like. It really helps me out. And if you'd like to see more, hit the subscribe button down there, and I will be sure to upload some more videos very soon. Peace.